Hey everyone, and welcome back. Episode 224 of Don't Starve Reign of Giants. At the end of the last episode, I accidentally hit a spider, and of course, that caused a lot of the aggro. So they're still sort of hitting on each other, and I'm not sure who. I think some of us are friends, mostly we're friends. Let's just ally with what's left. I'm killing them. Whoever's alive, what I think we'll do is, well, let me recap last episode. Last episode is huge. So at this campfire, we went down here to this walrus camp, got a tam o'shanter, amazing, and then we gathered a bunch of spooters and we came up here and we dealt with some hounds. I probably will use these spiders I have right now to continue chipping away at this mound, basically get rid of both, because we have an opportunity here. We have infrastructure, well, we have the potential for infrastructure. Yes, you don't really want to set up a base in King of Winter, I am fully aware, but you do want to have as many things prototyped and crafted for the next area as possible. So I'd like to take this opportunity to make an umbrella, so I know how without an alchemy engine later. Have a pre-crafted endothermic fire pit, etc., etc. Come over here, mine some things, get some gold. Basically, let's not be dumb. We have it made right now. As long as we stay warm, we've got it made. As long as we stay fed, which there's plenty of spiders to consume, we should be okay. So the thermal stone's doing well. It's becoming night. I just realized I don't have my backpack. That's because I was running away from those the spiders. But I am going to push, I think. Where did I put my backpack? Let me just zoom in on my map. It's over here. So we were attacked by a walrus, a gang of walruses, gang of walrus. I don't even know anymore. There's a bunch of walruses over there. And we got attacked by them. Spiders did the deed, thankfully. And I will eat these green caps. Let's just push Acidity over it. Now, of course, Deerclops has every potential. No, they'll start killing each other. Deerclops, well, they'll start killing Chester. Deerclops has every potential of spawning. Not the end of the world. Not an ideal situation, but we can not necessarily deal with him. We can kite him, run away from him. I don't have to kill him. There's no need. But he's the only thing I really have to worry about as I build up my base, or build up my recipes, my crafting, my arsenal, if you will. So of course, let's go ahead and dig all this stuff up. People were getting pretty pissy with me telling me to dig these rabbit holes. I didn't know that digging rabbit holes up actually unearthed the bunny rabbit. Didn't know that. Nice to know. So now that we know that, I could have made rabbit earmuffs way earlier. So what I want to do, let's get a lot of this crap out of my inventory. We will fix up this portal. I will start stacking some stuff. We'll start getting some logs. Maybe make a chest. I want to refrain from making many tools because obviously our supplies are limited. But I don't want to not make stuff. I think what we'll be doing is putting this alchemy engine back down, and I'll craft another one. We'll hammer this one again, but we'll place this. I don't know if I have a hammer. Did I make a hammer? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, but we don't have it with us. We'll hammer those pig skins, or those little pig head things over here. Get some pig skin. Basically, we're going to do work. And I'm going to get rid of the jerky. It frees up some inventory. Yeah, it gives me sanity and health. Maybe it wasn't the best use of it, but getting rid of it's sort of important. Leave all this grass on the ground. Chester, you can hold this, right? No. But I can pick this up, and I could make a bunch of jerky. We could work on jerky, having a stack of it. It's not a bad idea. I can let this turn into rot. The big thing is I can make an ice box and have that pre-crafted. I can bring it with me. That is so nice. In fact, this is all we require. Now, if we have to worry about making cold thermal stones later on, we can put down an ice box. Useful. Want to unlock a umbrella, which as soon as I go break the pig heads down, we've got. But what I should do is, while we have these spiders as loyalty, there's not many of them here. Let's chip away at the hounds because we're going to be frequently going through here. And as long as they're not there threatening me, that's good. I don't really need to bring Chester, but I guess I can use him as a distraction anyway. I do like that, using Chester as a distraction against hounds. Yeah, it's terrible. But it gets the job done. Spiders, let's get you up here and just stick you on those hounds. People are giving crap. They're like, "Oh, why am I making hounds attack stuff and things, or my spiders attack hounds for me?" Because why would I take stupid damage if I don't have to? All right, you didn't go after the penguins, did you? Oh, they're going after the mound. That's fine. Ooh, you attacked the penguins. That's a dumb move. Very dumb move. All right, nope. I thought I killed you. Pick up the meat that I can. No. Spooters, let's go. Gotta watch my warmth. That's the biggest thing here. And just go make as big of a dent on that as you can. I'll hit the hounds where possible, distract them, keep the spiders. That's a stupid hit. Basically, let the spiders do their thing. That's a dumb hit, too. Alright, miss me. Let me hit you twice. I'll back off. We'll rinse and repeat. I got hit again. Not the end of the world. We're fine. Extra monster meat that I'm losing. Spear is breaking, but we should be able to finish this. So hounds should no longer be a threat. And, another beauty of this, I have a bunch of hound's teeth. I can repair the tam o'shanter. I can do things that require hound's teeth. I'm about to get cold. That means I can make a sewing kit and know how to make a sewing kit for later. I could make a tooth trap, know how to pre-craft a tooth trap. About to get cold here. If I can get home in time, I would love to. Let's go for it. And then since we dealt with the threat, let's just take our time here. Let's go gather resources. Let's start prototyping a bunch of stuff. Grass tuft, you sir are my lifeblood. There you go. Stay warm. Just keep the thermal stone on me. The hound's teeth, they ain't going anywhere. Gears, they're not going anywhere. No mole worms here to worry about. Bone shards. It's going to get pretty messy because we don't have any chests. But until I get these trees growing, I don't really want to commit. Excuse me, I don't want to commit them. Alright, I wanted to break these down first. Now, something to be cautious of. There's still the igloo over here. Oh, I don't want to let you little bastards eat this. Nuh-uh. You stay off my pigskin. There's still an igloo over here somewhere because we had those walruses walking up on me. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Okay, let's just take this with me and we'll start picking up tufts because we'll be using these as fuel. I do not want to commit any logs where possible to a campfire. If I can use tufts, oh my god, there's a triple. This is a terrible spot to post up. We could just move. We don't have to be here. The biggest issue with being here is they wander during, day. So they could wander over into my little quote-unquote base. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to be here that much. We're only going to come here when we're crafting. They should be asleep during the day. You get my point. Let's just keep on keeping on. Let's do our thing. And I have a stack of tufts. Almost. I'll go put this stuff on the fire. That breaks that thing. I don't want to be making too many tools either. That's a thing, because that requires twigs. We still have a respectable amount of twigs in the world, but the less I have to commit, better. So, I need what? Silk. Did I have any silk? I don't want to shave my beard. Yes, I do. There we are. So, umbrella. Now later on I know how to craft one. Now I know how to craft that. Why not prototype it? Sure, it doesn't do me that much good at the moment, but it'll do me good later. Knowing how to make a regal shovel would be awesome. Knowing how to do a pitchfork's not the end of the world. I can just turn all this turf into fuel. Of course, this uses twigs, which I'm trying to avoid, but still, not the end of the world. Also, let's take. I don't need to have this equipped. Let's take as much stuff as we can, clean out Chester's inventory, and then I can really start looting. So put the portal together. I'll have to do like piece by piece here because my inventory is sort of full. Oh, is that a tallbird egg that's still in here? I forgot about that thing. Totes cook that up. We don't need no tallbird pet. Wouldn't be a bad idea to make a... Oh, no, why am I giving that? Would be a bad idea to make a crock pot, but I don't really want to utilize the resources. We can keep eating spiders. That's a matter of fact. Unlock. We can leave this here. Alright, sweet. No point in me leaving, so we're not going to do that. Let's stay warm. And of course, eat the cooked meat before that goes bad. I'll hold off. You guys might start attacking Chester here soon. If he dies, I guess that would just fall, and then we'd have to pick it up again. So I might make a chest. Trees are growing. Let's make a chest. Let's make a chest. Now, obviously, I have to make tools to chop trees down, so you don't really want to be doing that too much. But you get the point. I don't need to have this on me either. There we are. No, I don't have that many logs. Up. You my ally? Attack that one really quick. Kill each other. Kill each other. Feed me. Feed me. Come on, keep going. I will finish you. Whoever lives will taste the axe. They will taste this luxury axe. No, not Chester. And he's dead. So we got some food. Let's numb down on that thing. Cool beans. Shovel, I broke you, so we could craft the regal one. Yeah. Shovels go quick. And it's nice to know how to make this out of gold as well. So let's do that. Silk we can put in here. So the big thing, obviously, let's put you in here. The egg surprisingly stays good because it's a tall bird egg, and we can save that for food. Pigskin. What other uses do I have for you at the moment? This moment in time. Oh, knowing how to use you would be great. I'd have to shave my beard, or I'd have to kill spiders. And considering the fact that we're about to do a little bit of exploring, I think I'll get silk from killing spiders. I don't want to shave my beard. Keeping the beard lets me explore longer. Leave the umbrella here. Should not need that in winter. Big skin, just in case something tries to eat it, I'll leave it here. Rocks could definitely use more of you. I would love to have a fire pit pre-crafted. Let's not be dumb here. Let's take our time. I'll go ahead and make another emergency torch. Have that at the ready. Move some things around. We've got a couple logs, not as many as I would like. I can use one more tuft here to keep that fire going. And now, of course, I can see. And I probably would benefit from getting away from this place tonight. Well, tomorrow morning. So, in a very little amount of time. Because those guys are going to be exploring again. And we don't want to be here, because we don't want them to be near our base. They should go sleep at night, so I can get far away. This stuff doesn't really have any benefit when you cook it. It just lasts a little bit longer. So I will keep it raw. Now I can go feed spiders. I can use them to kill each other. You get the point there. That is super nice. Hammer shouldn't really need, but there's no harm in keeping it in Chester. If we find something worthwhile breaking down, say these pig houses, I can get logs, cut stone, boards. Well, I guess not logs, but boards. That's not a bad idea. So I will keep that hammer. Log suit's at 57%, so that should get me through a couple fights. Not too many, but enough that's enough to enough to make a dent in any enemy. And it should be day any second. There we are. So we got a warm thermal stone. Of course, it won't last forever, but let's get moving. Now it's going to be important to get rocks. It's going to be important to get niter. I would like to make, again, endothermic fires, endothermic fire pits, have them pre-crafted. This is Reign of Giants. I have no clue how the seasons are going to work with hot, cold, rainy, you know, all that stuff later on when they have those, like, really frequent varying seasons. I mean, I just, no idea. So let's stay prepared. Let's stay prepared. We have a good thing going right now, and I do not want to give that up. I don't want to pass that opportunity. I really wish this spear would stop finding its way in my damn backpack. Ugh. You need to stop this spear. It's super annoying. I'll just dig those up. Alright, penguins, you guys can stay here. No eggs for me. I'm not gonna mind that. Of course, we can come back here and explore all this, but if I can, I would like to push away from base. And of course, I will go slow through here one last time, just to ensure there are no more hounds. I'm like 99% sure we got them all, but there could be a hound on the ground. Like, not a hound mound, it's not on the map. There could still be a hound out and about. We should be okay. But of course, let's just pay attention. I keep saying of course. I don't know why. So, look at that niter stack. Doing well. The silk, nice. Again, I want to use that to make the sewing kit, to know how to make the sewing kit. It's all about knowing how to make these things later on, so I don't have to keep making a science machine or an alchemy engine to prototype whatever it is. If I just know how to do it, awesome. Saves me time, saves me resources, get me out of a pinch. I like it. Oh, we could dig up the saplings. I need twigs, and we can use the saplings as fuel. That is not a bad idea, and I do want to keep my sapling supply up. We're about to get cold, so a campfire is in order. Of course, we're on borrowed time. You know, where we're at right now, resources don't grow back, so we can only do so much. So let's just, I want to make the best of the time I have here. Pick all that crap up, and there's all these twigs up here we didn't get, and I don't have a full stack of twigs, and I am more than likely going to be making a few tools. Getting cold. Is there a dead spot over here where I can slap a campfire down? Looks like up there should be okay. Red shrooms don't need. Of course, we can crockpot recipe those. And there's something funny I thought of. We could totally bring a stack. I know I should spawn with one in the next world, but we could bring a stack of spider eggs to the next world. All the silk, all the glands, all the food I could ever desire. The beauty of Chester doing what he's doing is he's an enemy magnet. Prototype that so I know how to make it. Put a campfire down, make another emergency one. And all these dudes that come after Chester, sweet. Sweet. I could dig these up. But Chester would have to start carrying. We have plenty of grass at our little base camp, so let's refrain from killing my tools too much. Log supply is not at its peak, so let me chop a big fat tree down. And we're here to gather resources and ideally push this way and locate some gold. I would like to have a bunch of gold for all the recipes we're about to be doing, all the doodads. I'm pretty sure we have all the tools. There's just various things that, of course, require gold. So let's just make the best of what we've got. You, sir, that's not nice, but I will pull you towards some more spiders, and then when I feed you, we should all mysteriously get along. All right. Well, you guys need to stop that. Hey, you, stop attacking Chester. Here comes a big old clusterfuck. I'm alright with that. Well, that I'm not alright with. I kind of wanted it. But this is because we put a sapling on the campfire. Chester, no! Chester should be kind of okay. No, Chester's gonna die. Alright, Chester, I need you to scooch. You do not have that much HP left. Where are these spiders still fighting? Okay, so this is the gaggle of spiders that needs to die. I don't have as many allies as we would obviously like. Feed you guys. Chester. If Chester dies, it's not the end of the world. Chester comes right back. People get very upset that I let Chester die. As Weber, I told you, it's not in my best interest to keep him alive all the time. Chester usually just dies as Weber. Sort of how it happens. Not sure why we're killing each other there. You're not an ally. So yeah, this is just not working out for us. So we need to move. Obviously, I don't need to post up next to some spiders. I just wanted to loot some things and make everybody friends, but that's not happening. A gold rock, that is happening. Let's take advantage of you. Hey, stay away from Chester. Nope. Nope. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Go get him, spiders. No, plant. Chester, buddy, pal, I could use your inventory space. That's been the way I keep you. Oh, who's attacking who? It's not attacking Chester. I can keep picking up the food. That would be awesome. I am a little bit hurt after all that, so okay. All right, we're done. We're good. Let's go back to the campfire. That's okay. I do need to get warm. Now, if anybody dies next to this campfire, we'll have an issue. Chester, come on, buddy. Stay away from that campfire because if you die, everything's going up in smoke. We all allies? We're all allies. Now, there's a pig house over here. There's a pig house up to the left. There's a pig house over to the right. If I hammer them down, I get boards and stuff. But if we leave them there, that's okay too. Would benefit, I think, more from getting away from the base first. Would like to not make so many torches where possible. So I might take slow nights, like basically sit here. If I keep making torches, I'm wasting twigs and stuff. There's a crappy shovel. I suppose I can always loot this stuff. I just don't want to pick up all the tufts. Inventory space right now. I'm trying to keep that a wee bit managed. Just a wee bit. If I nuke the forest, that's a bad idea. I do have pre-crafted torches, so let's try to stay busy. We're a little bit warm. Let's just move. Now, there's all these fireflies and stuff that will be scattered about. I could take advantage of that. We already have a miner hat. I rhymed. Could take advantage of those things. I don't know. There's a lot of things they be doing right now, but I want to get some gold, hit some rocks, because we will need all of them. All of them. For all the cut stone that's coming up here. And, of course, niter. Oh. You know, I guess we could just make fire pits, because it doesn't require grass. Free gold. Free gold. And it's not a bad idea leaving a permanent fire here, since I will be mining. I tell you what, I like that decision. So much so, or that idea, so much so that I'll do that, make another one, and we'll put a sapling on here. Alright, let's get mining. Awesome. Would like to keep adding to this monster meat pile, so might consume these spiders, make them cannibalize. Stack of 20. 20 gold. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, thermal measure, not really useful, but here's the thing. If you make these things and you keep them in your inventory, like you don't place them, you can place those down later and then hammer them and get that resource if you desperately need it. Rain meter, again, useless for the most part, but I can hammer and get half the resources back in a different world where I'm in a pinch, making a lightning rod. That is amazing, and I think it's a game is a... I don't remember if it's a game is afoot, if that's the one that has like the really messed up seasons where they keep changing. But having a lightning rod, that's obviously super, super useful. Signs, really not so much. Most of the stuff, not so much. Spiders. There's a tall bird down here. Let's deal with it. See if we get some meat. There's a bunch of gold. I like gold. Now, the tall bird should be right over here, right? No, tall bird. You dropped like 2 or 3 things of meat if you're alive. You're the one that I killed. I killed all the tall birds. Nobody likes tall birds. Okay, some people in comments can tell me like tall birds. I just like tall birds. Tall birds are mean. Tall birds are tenacious. They are very tenacious. They follow you down to the ends of the earth. They're very fast, and they're kind of annoying to fight. You get like 1/2 hits in before they swing. I just don't like tall birds. They don't really benefit me that much, so I don't like them. I'm a terrible person. It's okay. So it's time for a snack. Is it worth making you dudes cannibalize? Yeah. Kill one another. Silk is nice. Okay, silk is of course nice again. We needed silk so I can make a sewing kit. But if I get some meat, I would like that, and I keep getting silk. I know I have this stack, but that won't last forever. If I make the crock pot, we can get way more out of it. What did I need for the crock pot again? Bunch of charcoal. Oh, it's just cut stone, and there's the 6 twigs. Maybe we'll make a crock pot at our base. And then, of course, with all this ice, just make some meatballs. Now I can spare a lot of this monster meat. I think we'll do that. I'm at max HP, but I need to get this out of my inventory. What are you dropping? Not what I need. Let's mine this rock. I should head back to that campfire here very soon. What do I want to hit you with? Not a pickaxe. Not a pickaxe. I could kick you to death. More niter, just a little bit. And how much more do I want to explore? I have a feeling this is going to all be like a big badlands. There's some forest here, but it sort of looks like on the mini map that it expands into more badlands. So, don't know. I don't really think we need to explore that much. I've got the gold. What I really want to do is go craft and see what I still require. So, the alchemy engine, can I make that off the top of my... Or can I make that from here? It's like 4 cut stone, some boards. Let's see. Of course, it's the doodads. Do I want to make one of those? See, I mean, the thing is I can take that to the next world. I can craft it and I can break it. That's the thing. What's that sound? Is that my stomach when it's like rubbing it? That was really weird. Just cook them up. Why not? We'll cook up like 4 of them, and that will be my food. I said 4. Why'd I put the other one over here? That's weird. That is weird. I don't know. I don't think I'll make one of those just yet. I think we'll hold off. Anything I can craft at the moment, or anything that I can see that I would like to unlock. That I would like to unlock. Now, I would have to go back, lower my sanity, and kill the beefalo, but we can find some more beefalo here. Having one of those for like spring, mating beefalo, super useful. Not so much to press the habitator. It's not the end of the world. Knowing how to make it is good because it unlocks some recipes. Got that prototype. Don't need any of these darts. So yeah, I think we're okay. I will head back and we'll craft. I think we'll craft a bunch of stuff. Let's chop some logs. Let's. I think we'll make a crock pot when I get home. Rocks. Do I need any more rocks? Yeah. Let's make that pickaxe. I need one of those in my life. So let's head back home. I'll slap down that crock pot. I want to prototype the endothermic fire. Endothermic fire pit. And we'll go from there. Endothermic fire pit. Just having it. Just knowing how to make it. It's going to be a lifesaver. It may take a little bit of time, but it's so very worth having these recipes unlocked. These big trees. Oh, yes. I could also go hammer those pig huts down. Chester, I'll tell you what. You have a little bit of inventory space. There you go. There you go, buddy. So these pig huts, where are you? There's one. Okay, there's two straight to my left. But I want to chop some trees down. We'll be using a fire pit right there very soon to keep warm. But yeah, we'll break these pig houses down. And that, of course, will free a piggy, and that piggy will likely get slain by many spiders that are around. Many spooters. Where's the hammer? It's in his face. I would like you guys to get off of him. Hey. No one likes spider. That's racist. He just said no one likes spider, not no one likes spider. Alright, there's a piggy attacking your brethren. I highly suggest you go after him, not Chester. But what I can do is turn you into mine. Use these as fuel, because that's all it's good for. Now that piggy, well, they ate the pig skin because I had to move, but I got some cut stone and a board out of that. Not bad. Next time I would like to be a little more prepared. I didn't want to lose Chester there. He's got too much stuff. Too much stuff. Not sure what you're going after, but I don't like it. I can tell you that right now, I don't like it. You, can you hold anything? Hey. Hey, let's all get along. Let's all get along. Alright, we're all friends. We're all friends. We're all getting along now. I could make them kill spiders throughout the night. I'm not opposed to that. Let's stay warm. Let's use the rot. Okay, do you have any room for these? You do not. We don't need this extra sapling. Doesn't make much sense to keep that. Cut stone, you have any room for that? Yeah, so our inventory is going to fill up with a good bit of junk. That much is expected. 4 extra in there. I think we have 4 at home. None of these trees I think are worthwhile chopping. Can I get that pig house? It'll be a little bit difficult with a hammer. Or, I'm sorry, with a torch. So let's with a hammer. So let's use the miner hat. Chop this down. This will free a piggy. Now, make them hit him first so he loses focus. Give me the pig skin. Okay, and if I can steal the meat that he wants, or that he'll drop, that they want. Hey, there you go. That's what I'm after. Now, I don't want to waste this miner hat. This is sort of for a bad day. If we find ourselves in a very bad situation, I could start the drying racks up if I truly desired. I am not opposed to that. Not one bit. You. Here, hey, here. Okay, let's get along. Are we friends? Are we friends? I don't really have much food, as you can see, so a crock pot's a really excellent idea. So, guys, it's time to wrap the episode up. So, this is episode 224. Again, we can basically leave. We can be done with it. No problems there. I could take my tam enter a couple resources and skedaddle. But let's post up. Let's take our time. Let's make sure we can get through the rest of it. I think that's a good idea, because I might not get this chance in the next worlds. The next worlds might just be so bad. You never know. So, wrapping it up here, guys. Episode 224. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.